So with that being said, though, we're talking about how we like love birth and miss birth and the oxytocin flow and stuff. We also, while we have both stepped back from births, we are not doing our podcast anymore.
I know, it's so sad.
It is so sad. It is so
Yeah.
sad. Hi, I'm Rachel, owner of the Natural Birth site, certified birth doula, childbirth educator, and midwife's assistant.
And I'm Tiffany Munez, certified birth doula, lactation counselor, and midwife assistant.
Here, you'll learn all about different aspects of pregnancy, birth, and postpartum.
Remember, none of this information should take the place of your care provider and is not medical advice.
Birth is not a medical emergency.
Thanks for listening. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Natural Birth Talk. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Rachel.
It's been a long time,
Yep.
guys. A few months at least. I don't even remember when the last episode was. That's because our lives have been, we've been living life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Living life. Yeah, go ahead.
You're good. Just living life, keeping busy, taking care of kids, trying to actually get some sleep.
I know, right? How's it been off call?
Yeah, so neither Tiffany and I have been on call for a while. My last two births were it's October, so late August, early September, and they were super easy births overall, and I was still exhausted after both of them.
Yeah.
I'm just too old.
No, I get it. I mean, my last birth was was just a little bit over a year ago. Yeah. That little guy just turned 1. So that's really crazy to think about. But yeah, you're right. You and I were just talking about how it's a lot different being a doula when you're in your mid 30s versus your 20s, we had been.
Yep. 100%. And then kids and just recovering from a birth. So I've been off call for just over a month and a half now. And it has been so nice. And I'm still on call for the home birth practice that I assist for. Every Monday I'm on call, but I even forget I'm on call for them. I'll remember when they call me and they're like, hey, you need to come to a birth.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So it's been really, really nice. I have the last week or two been thinking I could use another birth, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be just fine without it for a little while.
Right. You know what the cool thing is that we both had done it for so long that we also have the option to just be like, hey, does anybody want me to come to their birth? I feel like I just need a little hit of that.
You're so right. Yeah. Hey, I'm missing birth. Really Can I tag along with you?
And we have it. Yeah. We have enough friends and, past coworkers that we can just reach out to any of them and be like, hey, is your client cool if I tag along? Or the classes that we do, we can reach out to our childbirth ed class, class participants and be like, hey, you want some support? So that's really cool too. We're very lucky in that aspect.
Yes. Yeah, because it is so hard to let go of births because it is. It's not just the adrenaline you get, but we always talk about how mom's oxytocin flows in labor and how she gets all that love hormone and then her husband gets all the love hormone and then that helps contractions to go and blah, blah, blah. But the doula gets that oxytocin too.
Yeah.
It's like a contact high.
You're right. It's something that I teach about in my classes, as I'm sure you do too. We know when a mom is about to have a baby, right? It's not even the sounds she makes or how she looks, but it's also just you learn how to read the room. You can feel the hormones that are flowing. That it's about to happen. We don't need a cervical exam or anything like that to be able to know that oh, wow, this mom is so close.
Yeah.
Right. So
usually at least.
Right. Yeah. 9 times out of 10. But yeah, it's because of that hormone flow. It's super cool and interesting.
Yeah. So with that being said, though, we're talking about how we love birth and miss birth and the oxytocin flow and stuff. We also, while we have both stepped back from births, we are not doing our podcast anymore.
I know, it's so sad.
It is so sad. It is so sad. We just both have so much going on. And for me, the editing and taking the time to edit and taking the time to post and taking the time to do all of that and scheduling with people. And I mean, even since we've quit, I've had multiple different random people that I don't even know reach out and say, hey, I want to do a topic. Yeah. But just the scheduling and all of it, it's just a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like, obviously you're the one that does like a bulk of the work for this podcast. Um, but specifically with the scheduling, like I
Mm-hmm.
know working around three different people's schedules is
Mm.
really hard. So
Yeah.
not only was Rachel trying to just schedule with her and the guest, but also having to schedule with me can be really difficult at times.
It
Most
can
times.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be. It can be. And sometimes it works out perfectly
Right.
and that's great, but just the mental load, it really comes down to the mental load of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that I've been working on for myself a lot lately is where can I cut some of my mental load
Yeah.
because it has just hit me in the last 6 months or so that my mental load is too much.
Yeah.
Um and it's not fun anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that was the point of this, right? Was to like
Right.
be fun and educate
Right.
people.
Because
And while
God
the
knows we weren't making hardly any money off of it.
zero money actually,
I mean, it
right?
helped us get clients when we were
For
taking
sure.
clients,
For
right? But
sure.
now that we're
Yeah.
not taking
Yeah.
clients.
And I don't know, did I ever talk about like the class that I did where the girl was talking to me about this podcast that she listens to? Should I tell
So
this story like on the podcast?
so you told me about it, but I don't know if we did tell that on the story or on the
Yeah.
podcast. So
I
you
don't
should
think
just
so
tell it.
either. Yeah.
Tell it.
So I was teaching some clients. They had previously had a C-section for
Mm-hmm.
they had twins when
Mm-hmm.
she was pregnant, had a C-section at 31 weeks gestation for twin to twin transfusion syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
So they came to me for classes to prepare for their home birth that
Yep.
they were wanting to have later on.
Love it. I love it.
Right. So a question that I always ask all of my clients, regardless of what class of mine that they're taking, is how have you prepared for birth this far?
Mm-hmm.
Most of my clients want like an unmedicated physiologic birth. And then
Right.
specifically when they're looking for a home birth, I really want to know like what preparation work have you done this
Mm-hmm.
far? So we talked about some books that she had read, and she also told me that she had been listening to some podcasts. And I was like, I mean, obviously I love podcasts, right? So
Right.
so what podcasts are you listening to? So she names off a few, and then she says, "Oh, and this new one that I'm listening to, it's called the Natural Birth Talk." I didn't say anything because I like
Uh-huh.
didn't want to be weird about it, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just like sitting there listening, and she's like, "It's really really weird. Like there's this girl named Tiffany who's on the podcast, and they're from like the St. Louis area." And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, "Oh yeah, like that's me and my friend Rachel, we do the podcast, whatever." It was just really cool. It was the first and only time really that like
Yeah.
somebody out in the wild had been like, oh my, like made the connection that it was me.
That's so
So
funny.
just a really funny story. Yeah, I felt like a
I
celebrity.
I know, right? I love that. I've never had
Yeah.
anybody say that to me in person, but every once in a while on like a Facebook post, someone will be like, "Oh my gosh, I
Oh
listened to
wait.
your podcast."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Thank you so much. You're like,
Yeah.
one of a couple hundred people."
You're one of 207 people that listen to our podcast. Yeah. And just so everybody knows, I know that she wouldn't mind me sharing this. She did go on to have a great, beautiful, magical, fast home birth.
I love that. That makes me so happy.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Yep.
Oh, that is such a fun story. I know. And like, I don't know. I'm definitely going to miss the podcast,
Yeah.
but also in the few months we haven't been doing it, I have not missed the podcast.
Right. Yeah. No, I know what
Like
you're
just the
saying.
mental load of it. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll start it back up. Maybe one day we'll hand it off to somebody else. Maybe one day
Yeah.
we'll do something with it. For now, it's going to stay up. It's going to stay
Yeah.
up. I'm going to keep paying the $12 a month to keep
Yeah.
it running.
Yeah.
So people can still find it. There's just not going to be any new content, at least for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I personally, from my point of view, I think that's great because there's such like amazing, very, very valuable information that is on all of these episodes, every single one of them. And it's important for moms and families to hear that information.
Yeah.
And I do think it would be really sad if the podcast was just like taken down completely and all of that information just went away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after all the hard work we put into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We want it out there. So
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
I know. I'm trying to think. I'm like, oh, maybe We should have had this prepared, like our favorite episodes we've recorded or our favorite
You're right.
guests or
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is I had a thought yesterday about some of my favorite episodes, because obviously we've had this planned for a few days that we were going to do this episode. So, do you remember? I don't remember exactly how long ago it was, but some of my favorite episodes were the ones where we did like the deep research about like induction methods,
yeah,
natural induction methods, like all of those things. That those are my favorite ones to do. And I
yeah.
think because I love to like dig in and like look at all of the actual information about it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so for me, that was really fun.
Yeah. That is
Um,
that was a good series of episodes because it
yeah,
really had a lot of really valuable information. And I feel like those episodes were very like content heavy. Like
for sure.
those episodes had a lot to learn from. And of course, all of our episodes have a lot you can learn, but those specifically just had a lot of information.
Yep. Yeah. And then of course, like the first episodes that you
Yeah.
did,
Oh,
where I was a guest on one of
yes.
those episodes, but also like Stephanie Thomas and Heather Irwin and which
All of
are
our
like
friends.
doulas in our area.
Yeah.
Those episodes I think were probably some of like the best episodes, like
Yeah.
those like brand new beginning ones. And I think it's because, well, one, like you were so excited, but we were
Yeah.
also so excited to be like on this platform, like talking about things that were
Uh-huh.
really important for birth, like especially in our community. There really wasn't anything like this yet. Like
Yeah.
there weren't, nobody was doing podcasts in our area. There were a few that started like after Rachel started
Mm-hmm.
this one. Um, but there wasn't anything like that yet in our community.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that those were really good too.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes I forget about all of those like so far back because it's been years at this point.
Well, also, sorry,
It's okay.
can you hear her?
A little bit. Not
Okay,
really. It's fine. I'm
okay,
probably not even going to edit this out because it's our farewell episode. I'm just going to leave in your
okay.
dog.
Sorry, guys, my dog is barking. Um, Also, oh, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, like recording those episodes like in your kitchen.
Yes.
Like,
Instead of
I
via
don't
Zoom
think
like we've done for so long.
yeah, like I don't think people realize like how bare bones it was like at the beginning. Like
True.
it, guys, if you were a guest on Rachel's podcast at the beginning, you would like go to her home and we would like sit at her kitchen table.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
did
And I'd
that two
send
or
all the
three
kids
times.
outside and threaten them.
All the kids, my son still talks about like that very first episode that you and I did together about
Uh-huh.
physiologic birth. He still talks about how all the kids went outside and picked honeysuckle.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
sweet.
like we probably talk about it once a month, once every other month. Um, so yeah, yeah.
That's so sweet. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I never even would have thought about that. That's so funny.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, oh gosh, I don't even know if I could pick a favorite. Like, obviously, I've had a few repeat people come on. So those are obviously going to be more memorable because I've talked to them multiple times. Like
yeah,
Amy Harris, who has her YouTube channel all about like mom life and healthy living, and she brings in pregnancy a heck of a lot
yeah.
in her
Right.
births and such. And then Dr. Berlin from the Informed Pregnancy podcast. You know, that one was super awesome. And you
Which
never got to record
I
with him.
got
You
to
missed it
I
because you were
never got to
sick.
meet him. But another thing that I just thought of is for me, some other top moments were getting to meet Lily Nichols,
Yes,
who I'm like
definitely.
such
That was
a
amazing.
fangirl. When you told me that, I still remember. I was like driving down the road and I was like, you are effing kidding me. I get to
Yep.
talk to Lily Nichols and I got to talk to her about a client of mine too, which was
Yeah.
really freaking awesome.
Yep.
And also Dr. Stu. You
Yep.
know
That
that
was going to be the
I
other one I said. Dr.
love
Stu.
Dr. Stu. Yeah.
I mean, it's been so cool the people we've been able to talk to.
Dude.
Like we're nobody special necessarily, like we're just
Right.
doulas and birth workers in the Midwest of all
The middle of
places.
nowhere.
Of nowhere.
You guys,
Although now
my
there's those
town,
commercials out that are like Illinois, the middle of everywhere, and we're like, that's a stretch.
no,
Like
literally, like the town I live
nowhere.
in is surrounded by bean fields and cornfields. Like
Yeah.
you guys, I'm like the furthest that you can get away from St. Louis. Like
Yeah.
I don't know that people realize that. We are just like these two women who like, yeah, like who are we that we get to meet these people?
Yeah. And then I had earlier on before you joined, I had Gail Tully from Spinning Babies on.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
That was a really big one.
I bet that was so
I
cool.
almost need to like pull up the list because I know I had some other people on too that I was just like, I can't believe I get to talk to these people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Nat- Typing's
Anyway.
hard. I'm just gonna pull up the list. Um, and find all the celebrities. But yeah, I
The
mean, and they're
celebrities, right?
celebrities, right? They're like birth celebrities. They're celebrities for us.
Celebrities for us, for sure. Yeah. Probably the normal, like general population wouldn't know who they were, but to us, it's a big deal.
There's huge. I do feel like a lot of people though know who Gail Tully is.
And I feel like a lot more people are starting to know about Lily Nichols as well.
Yeah, for
Mm-hmm.
sure. All right. Oh man, we just had so many good episodes, and we even had some sad ones like the
Holly from
stillbirth.
Mama Meals.
Yes,
Yeah, that was really cool.
I really like her. I still will refer people to Mama Meals because
Yeah.
they do really good work over there with their
Yep.
postpartum meal kits.
Yep.
Our intervention series. That intervention series we did about induction and all those different interventions was 8 episodes. Did you realize that?
Dang, no, I did
Yeah,
not.
I just looked at that. Eight
I
episodes.
did not know that.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Then we had this one's not super duper famous, but Jen from Tighten Your Tinkler.
Oh yeah,
That
yep,
was just
yeah.
fun. Mostly like I just really love her the name of her company.
Yeah, I know that is really funny.
Tighten Your Tinkler.
Tighten your tinkler. Yeah, that's great.
That's funny. But
Hilarious.
that's for pelvic floor health if anybody wants that. Oh, my other favorite was Andrew Pudawa, who you didn't get to be on either because I think you were
No.
sick or in a birth, but he's a homeschool celebrity. Who just had some
Oh,
really good information. He is
yeah.
like my favorite homeschooler to listen to.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Also, as I'm like scrolling through all these episodes, the midwife series that you did at the beginning with
Uh-huh.
like home birth midwife, a birth center midwife, hospital midwife, like if you guys, those are really, really great episodes
Mm-hmm.
to listen to, especially if you're deciding where you want to have your baby at.
Yeah, and what kind of midwife you want because not all midwives are created equal.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, and then we
Mm-hmm.
did our vaginal breech birth series, of course, vaginal
Yeah.
breech birth. And then I had on before you were on too, I had um from Breach Without Borders, Dr.
Oh,
oh my
David
gosh.
Hayes.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. David Hayes.
Yeah.
I was like totally
Yeah.
drawing a blank. So
Yep.
I had him on. I had to like borderline harass him to get him on.
That's okay.
he
That's
like
okay.
he just kept being like, okay, but he told me to. He's like, you're gonna have to keep following up with me if you want me to like record with you. And
Yeah.
so I think I texted him like 6 times before he finally joined because I met him at an in-person vaginal breech birth training and he agreed
Oh
there.
yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
just kept texting him. So then a year later, he came back to St. Louis and I had organized him coming back. And you ended up having to miss that training, unfortunately.
Yep, I did.
And he said, "Oh wait, he looked at me and said, "Are you the same Rachel Mans who harassed me to have her on who harassed me to have me on her podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And I said to him, I said, "Just so you know, I emailed Dr. Stu and he responded within 5 minutes and jumped right on." And I was just joking, and he goes, "Well, he's retired." And I'm like, "I know, I'm just kidding."
That's really funny.
Because Dr. Stu and David Hayes both teach vaginal breech birth techniques.
Right, right.
So that's
yeah.
why I had compared them in that. It was
That's
really funny.
so funny. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
really funny. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Well,
there's just
I
so
know.
many. Oh, and again, see, this was another one you weren't with. This was earlier on. I had Mary Hazeltine from Made for This Birth on.
Yeah, I love
Her
her Instagram.
her social media, the Made for This Birth social media is so good.
So good.
It is so good. And she has so much light and information and just knowledge to bring
Yeah.
to your birth world.
Yep, I agree.
Oh, and then there's chiropractors and infertility and fertility and dad's perspectives and natural birth stories and high risk stories and oh my gosh.
Yep.
And all kinds of tips and tricks. Okay.
Yep. It's been so fun.
I'm really going down that nostalgia memory lane right now.
I know.
But I couldn't pick a favorite necessarily. Just they're all so good.
I know. They really are.
So
no. I know, because like what do you even say? What do you say? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep sharing because all of the old content's still going to be up. So keep sharing for people that, even though we're not recording new episodes at the moment, that doesn't mean I won't ever record an episode here or there, or that Tiffany won't ever, come up with an idea of someone to record with. It doesn't mean we won't ever start again or hand it off to someone else. It also might mean that. I don't know.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But the current information that's on there is still so valuable for people, even if new episodes aren't being made. So
absolutely. Also, thank you for letting me join in. I mean, it started as like a little joke at your kitchen table, like, oh, if you ever blah, blah, blah. And then it turned into this, which I think is really cool. And I've had so much fun, like I said, meeting all of these people and doing the episodes and, bringing all of the information that we have like inside of our head out for people to listen to and learn from has been an amazing opportunity. So thank you.
I'm so glad you joined and it worked out and helped me with social media when we were still doing social media stuff before we gave up on that.
Yeah. The bane of my existence. Ugh.
Yeah. Seriously though.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess that's all.
I know. Thank you, everybody.
You all can still reach out. For now, my email is still good. contact@thenaturalbirthsite.com. Also on Facebook at Rachel Mann's Doula, or what's your tag on Facebook?
All of my tags on Instagram and Facebook are at the doula Tiffany. My email is thedoulattiffany.com. At gmail.com. Sorry.
the doula Tiffany at gmail.com. Mine is still contact@thenaturalbirthsite.com. But like I said, Facebook, I don't know how long I'll have that email running, to be honest. So because I'm getting tired of paying for that too. I'm just getting tired of paying for stuff.
Yeah.
So, you can reach me on Facebook though.
Yeah. Yeah. You can reach out to us still and let us know if you have questions or concerns or anything like that. We're both happy to help. Like even though neither one of us are like actively attending births, birth is still our passion, like either way you slice it. So, we're both happy to help with any questions that you guys have.
Absolutely. Okay. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, everyone.
Goodbye.
For now.
We're going to say for now. Yeah. We'll see
for
what
now.
happens.
You never know. All right. Thanks, everyone.
All right. Thanks. Hi, Rachel Manns again. If you want to learn more, please subscribe to and rate this podcast and head over to thenaturalbirthsite.com to check out our online natural birth education course, birth story blog, YouTube channel, and more.